the best low-carb flour for keto. If you love breads and brownies, or cakes and cookies, you'll be pleased to know that going keto doesn't mean giving up your favorite baked goods forever. By using low-carb flour, you can make scrumptious keto-friendly versions of your best-loved breads and desserts. The best low-carb flour is almond flour. So, what is almond flour? Almond flour is made of almonds that have been blanched to remove their skins and ground into a fine powder. It's hands down the best flour to use for low-carb baking. Almond flour is a good source of vitamin E, which can lower your risk of heart disease, and it's also rich in magnesium, iron, manganese, calcium, and potassium. How many carbs are in almond flour? Typically, 2 tablespoons of almond flour has 80 calories, 6 grams of fat, 3 grams of total carb, 1 grams of fiber, and 3 grams of protein. Almond flour versus almond meal. Unlike almond flour, which is made from blanched almonds, almond meal is typically made from almonds which still have their skin on. You can make it at home by grinding whole almonds in a blender. Almond meal has a much coarser and more grainy texture than almond flour, and it will make your baked items much more dense and firm. How to use almond flour on keto. Thanks to its slightly sweet flavor, almond flour is a great choice for cakes, cookies, brownies, and pie crusts. If you're using almond flour to substitute for regular flour in a recipe, 1 cup of almond flour is equivalent to 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Because almond flour is moist and high in fat, you'll find you need to use less oil and liquid in your recipes than normal. But if you're making breads or muffins, you might need to add an extra egg or 2 to help your mixture bind together. Almond flour also browns much more quickly than regular flour, so do your baking at a slightly lower temperature than you normally would to avoid problems. And if your bake starts browning too fast, cover it with aluminum foil to prevent the outside from burning. Where to buy almond flour? You may be able to find almond flour in supermarkets or health food stores, but it's often easier and cheaper to buy online. Look for a gluten-free and superfine flour. Other low-carb flours for keto. Coconut flour. Coconut flour is made from dehydrated coconut meat, the white part of the coconut, after most of the fat has been extracted from it. It contains a high amount of fiber, which is great for your digestive system. Fiber helps with gut health and can even reduce your risk of developing colon cancer. Flaxseed meal. Flaxseed meal is another name for ground flax seeds. You'll also see flax referred to as linseed, which is used for making linseed oil. Flaxseed is a good plant source of omega-3 fatty acids, copper, and vitamin B1, and it also contains antioxidants called lignans. Chia seed flour. Because it comes from chia seeds, the flour is a great source of omega-3 fatty acids and fiber. The seeds are packed with vitamins and antioxidants, which means that chia flour is, too. Konjac flour. Is this the new keto flour? Konjac flour is made from the root of the konjac plant, which is native to China. You'll also see it called glucomannan. The high fiber content of konjac makes it great for your gut health. Adding konjac to your diet has been proven to decrease constipation and improve your gut bacteria.